What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. All right, man, this video is prompted by a discussion I was involved in on Skype, man. This discussion is on my man Virtual Football's channel. The link will definitely be in the description. It is a great debate amongst, it's a civilized debate amongst people in the simulation football community, and we were just discussing some topics, and it's a great listen, man. So definitely click that link. I get in the call a little later in the call, but listen to the whole thing, man. It's really good. All right, man. But that discussion prompted this video, and we're going to talk about a couple things, but primarily I'm going to need you guys to comment because I really want to know you guys' opinion on both issues I'm going to talk about. First issue is, what do you expect from Joe Montana Football 16? What really do you think is coming? You can throw away all your Madden hate. That's not what this video is about. I want to know this title. What do you think we're going to get? What do you think we're going to see? And what will you accept? Answer in the comments. I'm about to tell you exactly what I think is coming and what I'll accept and how I will judge the game. Now, I think we are going to get a title that is trying to compete with Madden. I think it will try to compete in that space. Will it be successful? I really don't know. It really depends on a few things, but I actually think that this game, if they really have the pulse of what's going on, has a legitimate shot to challenge Madden for the crown out of the gate. I do think it's a possibility. It sounds far-fetched that a rookie can challenge a vet like this, but where Madden is and what Joe Montana 16 may be working with, we know it's Unreal Engine 4. I think it'll have a chance to challenge John Madden, or Madden. They took the man's name off the title, Madden 16. Now, look, it's a rookie. It's coming out of the gate. I get accept some pretty big mistakes. I'm not unrealistic when it comes to games. If you check my record over the last few years, I'm not unrealistic with Madden expectations, and I definitely won't be unrealistic with this. I expect there to be some things in there that we don't like. Now, if it can compete with Madden, look, if the game has an NFL license, it's going to compete with Madden. I think that you can just count that this game could end up better than Madden in a lot of people's eyes. If it doesn't have the license, it's going to be an uphill battle. But if it's a good foundation, a good sound game, then I don't know if it can compete. But with the push of the community, and I'm not just talking about the simulation community, I'm talking about everybody who can make videos and montages. And if they give us some kind of creative character, make their own storylines, you know how creative people are on YouTube. Consumers can push this game to compete with Madden. I do think it's a possibility, but the game is going to have to be sound. Now, what are you expecting? I am expecting a backbreaker light game that's tuned up. A lot of the things we saw in Backbreaker that we didn't like, I expect it to be tuned up, next gen looking. I expect the animations to be amazing. I expect real-time physics. I expect the animations to be a little bit more fluid than Madden. Sometimes Madden, it seems like the animations are compressed. What I'm expecting out of this game, the animations to be quite a bit more fluid. Now, it's gonna have some bugs. I know modes will probably be limited. It's probably not gonna have the ultimate team and the team up and all the things that Madden brings to the table. It probably won't compete in that space. But as of right now, I'm just talking about gameplay. Now, what I won't accept is just a title that said, yo, this is our first try, give us a chance, and it ends up being just terrible. Like, I'm gonna need some redeeming qualities in this title to really push it. I don't care if we need competition or not. Game is absolutely atrocious, and I'm like, yo, why did they release this? We're gonna have to speak on it. Now, if the game is just below Madden, I'll say this, how I'll review the game. If the game is just below Madden, I will cut it some slack for it being its first time out. I'm not cutting Madden slack. I can't cut Madden slack. Can't cut the veteran slack, but I can cut the rookie slack. Here, I look at it like this. I'll make the perfect analogy. Yo, next year, I will not judge Jay Cutler and Jameis Winston on the same scale. Like, if they both have 4 interception games, I'm like, Winston, he got time to improve. It's his first year. Jay Cutler, you've been in the league for a while. You know what needs to be done, and you're still making the same mistakes. That's how I'm looking at Madden compared to Joe Montana 16. Now, all right, we done with that. Let's talk about the release of this game, because these are the things that concern and worry me. We don't have a whole lot of information on the game, man. And a lot of people are saying that the game's slated to come out in July. I was thinking more along the lines of September, but either way, that is not a whole lot of time to get a brand new IP out and get the word out to people. If it's an NFL game, the NFL knows better. You can't really advertise in that period of time. It's just too short to let everybody know that your game's coming out. These games cost so much to make. Day one sales got to be through the roof, and then it just got to coast from there. Now, if anybody could potentially do something like that, it's the NFL. But even the NFL would know that they're fighting an uphill battle if they have between 1 and 3 months to advertise the game. I personally think, I really don't know what to think about us not having no info. And really the game hasn't even officially been announced. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be delayed or if it's coming this year. I really can't call it. But I know that the longer it goes, the more I'm concerned. If you watch the games that they're going to roll out at E3, all the big AAA titles are not coming out this year. When they're first announcing a AAA title, it's not coming out this year. Like, that's how we know that Sony doesn't have a great first party lineup for the holidays, because it's not like they're going to get on the stage at E3 and say, we have God of War 3 coming out in December. It's just not enough time to even build up the hype for December. So I'm baffled on the strategy, the plan, when the game's coming out. And if it's not NFL licensed and you give it 1 month of promotion, man, you setting yourself up. I don't care how good the game is. You are setting yourself up to fail, because people will not buy what they don't know. If they never heard about it, it's going to take too long. And by that time, people will have moved on and already thinking about Madden 17. All right, man, sound off in the comments. What do you think? Is it going to be licensed? Is it coming in July? Is it coming in September? I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. Get active in the comments, hit that like button, and I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.